Hello and welcome to The First Hour, a minimally edited YouTube-only series where we take a look at the very first hour of a game, and depending on how well it is received, we may then get on in to a full playthrough of it. Today's game is Warhammer 40K Battlesector, a game I have played in the past, at least the campaign, but since then there have been new downloadable elite units, and I'm very excited. I love the campaign, I love the story, I love the gameplay and style, so I'm very excited to check it out with you. Following the devastation of Baal, the Blood Angels work to heal their homeworld and their chapter. Saved from the brink of extinction by the Indominus Crusade, they now find their ranks bolstered by new Primaris Space Marines. Few remnants of the Tyranid invasion remain, and Primarch Rabute Guilliman is eager to leave Baal and continue with his crusade. Sergeant Carleon of the 8th Company returns to Baal Secundus and has been tasked to assess the battle readiness of these new Primaris soldiers. As the drop pod hurtles towards his home moon, he considers the arrival of these new battle brothers and the cost of his unlikely survival against the relentless High Fleet Leviathan.
Battle line squad ready.
Frickin' 8. So what's kind of cool is that there are a lot of 40k games out there, and even ones that kind of replicate the experience you get on the tabletop. Like, I believe, I haven't played it too extensively, but there's another one called, I'm drawing a bit of a blank right now, but you know, you kind of got the caricature sort of nature where they're larger than most of the things that they're standing next to. But here, this really looks like the tabletop. I mean, they have a modern enough graphical style. You can rotate, you can zoom in, you can do what you would do in a tabletop game. They've even got markers and things. So overall, it's just, I don't know. It actually feels to me the closest thing. So I dig it. So right now we've got intercessors. We've got
your orders.
Lots of intercessors. I love the aggressors. They're so cool. We got a bunch of Hormagaunts. And you can see that to hit chance here. Let me see if I can recall. So we've got Boltstorm Gauntlets at close range. And then we've got the... Oh, that's melee versus shooting. Probably shooting, I would imagine. 70% to hit. So let's do it.
In their numbers, they will not overwhelm us.
That's so cool. And then, of course, they've also got a secondary, which really reminds me of... The Fragstorm Grenade Launcher really reminds me of the oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Were they Whirlwind? No. Oh my gosh. The missiles that were, the pods that are on the shoulders of Terminators, at least around the time when we had Pewter Marines.
To the sky,
so we're going to jump. We're going to get around to the backside of these Hormagaunts. So we'll kind of come in. I just have to remember you got to right click to confirm instead of left click. And then now we're going to go in on a slash.
Crush them.
This is what they're there for. Look at how effective that is. That's so cool. And that's their action. So, well, we shall move. We've got an ideal range. So for the bolt rifle, optimal is 3 away. So 75% to hit. Stand and shoot. And we wipe out the Hormagaunts. So right now, 7 pods or packs remaining. So we got our other intercessors. You can kind of set yourself up, like, as you're moving. Like, take a look at this. Oops. As you're moving, you can see that those aim reticles on the ground get larger or smaller based off of that optimal range, right? So you'll have more accuracy, therefore be more effective. So if we pull it back, like, let's say here, the circle's relatively solid, the reticle on the Hormagaunt. So we'll go for the bolt rifle. Shot out, 65% to hit. Did we do it? Okay, we were just barely made it. So 6 remaining on this one. That's excellent. So you can see that these guys, well, they're definitely going to be shooting at our aggressors, but aggressors, they have some pretty good armor. So that's going to be great. We've got...
On Baldur I was born.
On
should the Emperor will it.
On Baldur I shall die. Oh my god. All right, so we've got to get on in. We're going to use our jetpack with Sergeant Carleon. And it's really cool, the upgrade trees, too. All right, so we're just going to hang tight here. We can alter our facing, which is pretty important. And we'll hang tight.
Intercessors.
these Hormagaunts are facing this direction, I would imagine they're probably going to assault us from this angle. So, and I know, there we go, Overwatch. We're going to look in that direction here.
Overwatch.
There we go. So anyone within that cone, they're going to get shot at. And our intercessors, we could come around the backside, kind of get some shots in here. That would be fantastic. Other intercessors. And, oh, no, you know what? We already, I think we already took this action. Yes, action points 0. So that's a good thing. So 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. So that was a mistake on my part. They may turn around and go into melee.
For the Blood Blades.
Let's go ahead
for Skyfall.
and hold. Yep, they're turning around. They're going to go into melee with these guys. Not the best for us. Oof. But at least they're not dead. You can actually have veteran Marines from scenario to scenario, which is so cool. God, they're so cool. Ooh. I love this stuff. Ever since I was a kid, I played battle chess, you know, old school battle chess on the computer, and that was just so much fun. I loved watching the animations. 55% at this angle. A little bit occluded, but enough. And then we got another. Well, actually, we already used our jump jet, so we're on cooldown, so I guess...
Your orders.
We can come around the backside. We do have... No, we used that one. We have 2 action points on Carlan. Let's get in on a diagonal. Actually, probably want to be even closer because our effective range for the bolt pistols is 1. So shot out 90% to hit. So most of this should be effective. You can get hand flamers, you can get all kinds of stuff. And we're actually going to do a fallback maneuver. We get plus 10 evasion, minus 50% melee damage received. We're kind of breaking away and taking some shots.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Just to break contact. And then we get 1 round of shooting. Oh, wow. Super crazy. Almost got him. He literally has 7 HP on that Hormagaun. We should probably shift in. Ooh. Ooh, forgot about that. I forgot that moving laterally within their, I don't know if you call it like their melee zone, still triggers an attack. I thought that perhaps it might, since you're moving within the zone, that you wouldn't trigger one, but I was wrong. So we might as well just finish this guy with a sergeant. Easy peasy. There we go. So apparently there's 4 more out here on the objective board. So let's just go ahead and do what Space Marines do really well. Stand still and shoot things. So we're talking about that Overwatch potential. We'll form a line of shooting. No idea where they're going to be coming from. But they can't hit us everywhere at once. And then we'll just kind of like watch that side there. Who knows? They may come from that direction. That would be a travesty. But at least we'll see them coming, right? And I think that is, we'll watch that way. We'll turn that way so we're not getting attacked in the back. And kind of do something similar there, yeah? There we go. There is a concept of momentum as well. Ooh, hello. That is so cool. I freaking love that. It's so freaking cool. And it's awesome too because they've got the Fragstorm launchers. These things are so awesome. So the Fragstorm launchers, they actually have a minimum range. So we got to move back a little bit.
Forward.
Probably take some shots, then move back and shoot. But we can frag out, which is actually pretty darn effective. Look at that. That's so crazy. And we can even move right back on in. And we still have an action. So we'll go in and take the shots 55% at this range. We're most effective up in their face, but out goes the entire little pack there. All right, shot. We're a little too close, but I don't want to open up the gap. There we go. We got 2 remaining out there somewhere. Let's go ahead and shift.
Moving.
Anyone out here? Overwatch. We'll Overwatch downrange. We'll get Carlan to reinforce this corner. And we're going to hold on to our assault pack cooldowns. Maybe they're actually coming through this gap right here. And hold. Overwatch confirm. I love that you can do that. Automatically puts everyone in Overwatch in the direction they're facing. New pack. That's the optimal range right there. Aha! I was wondering where the last one was. Stand and shoot. That's all you need. God, Carleon, such a beast. All right, so let's go ahead and we're just going to do a little of the same. We're at the right range. No reason to push. And then we got the last of the crew. Instead of jumping on in,
Assault Marines
we
ready.
have the cooldown. We might as well go for it and get them into a bad spot. And there's 5 of them. Well, we can actually, let's turn it around. We don't have an action for it right now. We have the 2 for the sergeant. I probably should have gone all the way to the back here. And he still has an action and should be able to wade into the thick of things. And that leaves barely anything. 55. And I think that's it. High five. There we go. So no unit completely lost.
I don't know yet if you truly are scions of Sanguinius, or just some ruse of the Archmagos. Battle will decide. It always does.
That's so cool. And what's even better is this.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
I'll hide my face.
People are born, they live, they suffer, and die. Rarely of natural causes. Days prior to the fall of Cadia, Dante faced his greatest challenge. High Fleet Leviathan had broken through the Krypton shield, and the Tyranids bore directly for the sacred homeworld of the Blood Angels, Baal.
That was a mistake. That was a serious mistake. Don't do it.
Sons of Sanguinius rallied from the far corners of the galaxy. Complete strangers died side by side as brothers. Yet even this unprecedented congregation could not hold back the Great Devourer. In their darkest moment, the Blood Angels gathered around Lord Commander Dante, a last stand. They gave themselves to the Red Thirst and stood in defiance of the alien. Not for survival, for the chapter was doomed, but for the honor of their sire, the great Angel Sanguinius. And then, pandemonium, the Cicatrix Maledictum opened and tore the galaxy in two. Time stretched, contorted. Demons of Khorne poured across the moon of Baal Primus, tearing at Xenos and Marines alike. Havoc reigned. But just as quickly as it appeared, the Cicatrix Maledictum contracted. It took with it both the demons and vast swathes of High Fleet Leviathan.
It's almost 3D.
In their place, the Indomitus Crusade appeared, helmed by the Avenging Sun himself, Primarch Robute Guilliman. The Blessed Primarch didn't just bring relief to Baal. He brought with him the Primaris Space Marines, thousands bearing the mark of the Blood Drop. The Primaris were larger, stronger, more resilient than their firstborn brethren. But to the Blood Angels, they represented a different kind of salvation.
No
The
thirst.
promise of these super soldiers was of an improved gene line, more pure and closer to that of Sanguinius. Away from prying ears, Archmagos Call whispered that they showed fewer signs of the flaws that plagued the great angel's blood. No more thirst beating at their hearts.
I love that. All the different
No more
organs
armor
of the Space Marine on
to
the
be
side.
painted black. A semblance of normality has since returned to Baal. the monolithic Indomitor's crusade prepares to leave. Commander Dante, now Lord Regent of half of the Imperium, works to heal his chapter and Baal of the trauma suffered at the hands of Leviathan. And on the moon Baal Secundus, Sergeant Carlion hurries to the aid of a sanguinary priest.
Like, what the... That is so good. And it's done in such a style of like ancient tapestries or something. Like, it's just so good. And her voice is amazing. So here we go. So this, I love this. So in between your missions, you get to set up your army based off points, right? So new units available will go Venomous Corruption.
The promise of battle makes his
But
Primaris
actually,
restless.
before we do that,
Eager.
sorry, guy.
It is my duty to assess their
whoops.
potential.
I started it,
About
can't turn it
4
off.
are a chapter awash with fresh blood.
So obviously, I mean, they've got new Marines. No matter how good they are, they're new. So he's got to kind of suss it out. Well, one of the things that I really like is that you can actually form your own army. It has to fall within the points, but that having been said, really love this part. So as an example, this is one of the DLC units, the Sanguinary Guard. Would they probably appear here? Probably not. But I can actually add them.
Poetry to their deaths.
I can actually add them to the army, and as you'll see, when we pull other units back, like if I wanted to pull back this Intercessor and replace it with something else so that we can reduce our points, then it will be stored here. And they actually will have a campaign history, so you can actually see that they'll earn different purity seals that will denote previous, I guess, glorious actions. So I'm going to add that back. We've got 15 points left if we want to, and if we had the option done by upgrades in the HQ area, then we would actually be able to make adjustments here, but we don't have any such thing at the moment. If we just go in like this, I think that's plenty. And if we can go to the HQ Upgrade Center, we earned 2 of these requisition points. Right now, we only have Carleon to update, so we're going to start with Tactical Precision as an active ability out here. And then it branches out and we can choose. So Carleon affects single target ally within 2 tiles, plus 20% melee accuracy, plus 20% ranged accuracy, plus 1 armor piercing for 1 turn. And then you can kind of see they go down. These are specific to the Sanguinary Guard, so I did not have this before. Sanguinary Guard weapon, and then Sanguinary Guard ability affects casting unit, plus 15 accuracy, plus 15% critical chance, plus 25% chance to gain action points after killing an enemy model. Oh my god! Double all effects while unit is adjacent to the HQ commander. To this day, as Kalen is honored as the chosen of Sanguinus, the guard uphold his name and his duties. So obviously it only applies to 1 unit. Were we to take like assault tactics, this would help out all the assault marines. If we take battle line tactics, to help out all the intercessors, which is probably the smarter thing to do. But since I've never seen these before, I kind of want to choose this one. So we're going to go with the heirs. Oh, this takes... Does it take 2? Okay, I forgot. Anything in this row takes 2 requisition. So that's why I can't choose anything. So now this should apply. So
the promise of battle
let's get on in.
Sergeant, with the relay offline, I was afraid only the Xenos had heard my calls for backup. Make haste. My reductor still has work to do.
As you say, brother. The Bloodblades of the 8th are ever eager to serve the sanguinary priesthood.
So cool. And then this is where you can actually change and deploy and all that, but we have a very simple army. It's a little elite heavy, but we're gonna just go in like this.
Ready to help.
So we got Brother Arturo. We've got to harvest the fallen Blood Angels gene seeds, 4 of them. Defend Brother Arturo against the Tyranid assault while he completes his work. He's kind of surrounded on both sides, but I mean, he's a freaking apothecary, so we should be okay. We've got the chain sword. We've got the bolter. I mean, I guess he can
My duty is
move on over. Kind of keep his back somewhat. Oh, we can harvest for 1 action point. Let's take the shot first. So we clear a little bit. If we harvest this, I don't remember if it's going to turn his back. let's harvest it anyway, because he's just baller like that. We got one of the progenoid glands, and I think it'll let us change facing. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not, you know, turning our back to the termagants. So,
Always ready.
and then,
Always vigilant.
fortunately, we are the hammer coming down on him, the anvil. So we'll
Strength.
cruise on in. Optimal range for the Boltstorm Gauntlets is 1, so we should have a pretty decent accuracy here as we go. Boltstorm Gauntlet, 71%.
They will not overwhelm us.
Dear God, yeah, that is excellent. And they've got Veterancy. There you go. So they had a little bit of a boon, +1 accuracy, +1 crit chance.
Victory
I don't
for the
remember that
Bloodblades.
originally.
Victory for Skyfall.
I don't remember it originally being there, so that's so cool that it is there now. I remember Veterancy was sort of like, it seemed like it didn't really have too many benefits at first, but now it does. Go Carleon. And I love he can come in a couple of times because he's got 2 action points. There we go. So we clear that. We change the facing.
Death is our own.
So now we actually get to check out the Sanguinary Guard. And they do have, yeah, jump pack. All right, we're going.
Like the fires of angel wings.
We'll come on to the
Your will
flank.
be done.
Oh my God. They're all like little Dantes. So in Carmine's sword, 17 to 23, armor piercing 7. I mean, we don't have any need for that. So, but we are here. I guess we'll just change the facing.
Your will be done.
They can't shoot. They only have the 1 action point. I used it on the jump
We
pack.
are the lords of the assault doctrine.
We don't have it yet where we can kind of
For Sanguinius.
do like a death from above. So we can close that gap and go for it, but we don't have the action points to do both at the same
Your
time.
orders.
As far as any other issues, I'm pretty sure we can just... Yeah, if we want to go in the red, it's going to cost an action point. Ah, that's why. Are we out of range? We might be out of range.
Affirmative.
How close can we get? Unknown if we're going to be able to shoot these guys. Shoot 56%. Plus, obviously, we've got some of our brothers in the way. We'll just take all these shots. Hope we can wipe them out. Looking pretty good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we'll go ahead and flip our facing and hold. We didn't have enough action points to go in Overwatch, but that's okay. Termagant with their range. Block, 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 and graze. How are you doing, guys? Oh, they're turning it around. Awesome. Shots on the guard.
They challenge us from afar.
They took out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. That's it. And we got a line of sight break. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Well, now we actually get to see how this is going to roll. So we've got the Angelus Bolt Gun, 85%.
Unleash devastation, brothers.
Oh my God, that's like automatic fire. Jeez Louise.
In mind.
Yeah, they're
body,
not going to
and
survive for
spirit.
very long. Well, tell you what. Yeah, let's just have all the close combat assault squad
The swarm
Marines.
has no right to
have them
live.
take out that squad right there. We'll actually flip it over. We've got our Fragstorm gauntlets, or the Fragstorm launchers. Grenade launcher, and we'll hit that 96%. Oh my God. Easy. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow, they wrecked face, and we should probably protect the flank here. And then we're gonna go ahead and form a
Your
line.
orders.
Obviously, I probably don't want the most damaged on this side, but that's okay. Right, here we go. Coming on with the bolters.
Battle line squad ready.
All right, that's a clear, and then we can overwatch
Death to
our
the
flank right
Xenos
there.
swarm.
Excellent. So then we've got Sergeant Carlan.
Their death is our only option.
And if we actually want to extend, so that was white movement. We've got 2 action points. We can kind of extend past. I guess I'll overwatch this way. And that's going to allow a Turo to fall back to us. Because we know that there's another pack right there. And we'll overwatch in that direction. And I love the fact he can actually heal as well. So let's go ahead and end.
They shall not pass.
I don't know. It feels dynamic despite being turn-based. It's very fluid from one action to the next. And I love the whole slow-mo so you can actually see what's going on other than just being cool, right? All right, well, Carlan shan't be left out, yeah? We're going to try and deal with it from range. We have enough that we can do so. Dear God, that's so devastating. My God.
Heavy fire support.
They are the elite.
Your
God, I'm
orders.
so glad that we... You know what's crazy too is that the downloadable Marines, they're free. So they're just free elite units. Like you can download them. You don't have to pay for them at all. That is just so cool. I'm so happy about that. And they even have new Dreadnoughts. They have all kinds of stuff, yeah? All right, so we're just going to stay behind. We'll be able to use our jump packs when we want to get around to the backside, but we'll just hang on to them for now. And we've got a Turo who's going to get into place for the next progenoid gland. And the cool thing is, for facing, we'll just say end Overwatch confirm, done. It's so cool. I know that the beginning missions, you're supposed to feel uber powerful, but I feel like this feeling doesn't go away. And not to say that it's not, that it's easy, but it's just so cool. And for that reason alone, just the feeling and everything, it's fun. It's just fun. All right, so we could come around the top. I think we're going to loop around, yeah? Let's loop around. We're going to lead with the aggressors, heaviest armor forward, and then we'll kind of have the intercessors along the rear and the outside.
Affirmative.
We'll get the assault squads to just tuck in. We'll have the sanguinary behind. We'll have a Turo to the next progenoid gland. And then we'll keep Carlan smack dab in the middle to inspire. We haven't even used his active abilities or anything.
At your disposal.
So we'll change our facing.
For the Emperor.
There we go. Awesome. Aha. Ooh. So these actually have armor. These are a little harder to get damage through. You can see grazing shots right here. And those are just coming from the standard bolters. But obviously melee has a certain volume of pierce here. Ugh. More of them. Venomthrope. Spore Cloud, plus 25 evasion, plus 2 ranged armor. Endless Hunger. This unit gains 3 momentum for melee kills and 1 bonus momentum for range kills.
I am ready to help.
All right, so we're going to harvest that. We only need the 1 more. And the nice thing is, we can get right in with the aggressors and just hammer this home. Because the Venomthropes, they've got 3 armor, 5 ranged armor, 3 melee armor. They're inside of their cloud. But our Boltstorm gauntlets have armor piercing 8. So this should not have any grazing hits or anything, but it is like 50-50. There we go. So we're getting some good hits in. They get some good hits back, unfortunately. But we do have an apothecary. I'm not too worried. And we can even send that with the frag storm grenade launchers. We'll adjust our facing.
Your orders.
All right, we're gonna suck up.
Battle line squad ready.
Actually, we could probably get a Toro. I guess we'll go here, which is not optimal, but it allows a Toro to get within an adjacent spot, and we can then send a heal over to the aggressors. There we go. So that helps a lot, right? We just don't want to lose them because they're so, well, they're very, very, very expensive and valuable. All right, shots 31% because of the range. Let's see if we can't finish off the Hormagaunts. They're mostly ablative. One left, one left. We'll adjust our facing. And, I mean, the damage won't hurt. It's not going to do too much, but it won't hurt. And we can even clear the way. And change facing. So, fortunately, Carlan can get on in. And he still has action points available, so he can actually strike twice. So we'll go in with the melee with a chainsword. And it overflows right into the next guy. Almost, almost. So we'll just change the facing to face the next Venom Thropes. And we got the Sanguinary Guard. Ooh, if we want to get out, all right, maybe we just move instead. Let's see, they can only move so far. So let's turn these off and tuck up. We're kind of outside the optimal range, but I mean, there's like 2 hit points left on this guy. There we go. So that's clear. So we basically have the one Venom Thrope and Carlan to actually stand in the way.
Affirmative.
But we've got a bit of a pile right here. I wish, you know what? We're going to turn off the jetpacks and just move up because we can't do anything in, like, we're out of range. We can't get over to Carlan, so he's going to have to bear the brunt of it. And let's hold.
Look past their haze, brothers.
A little bit left of the previous Hormagaunts. Venom Thropes set up their spores with evasion. There we go, wipe out before the Hormagaunt can complete the charge. Okay, so
Victory for the Blood
we got Carlan.
Victory for Skyfall.
Let's go to it.
Before me.
58. And they'll strike back, but it's a little is not as strong anymore. We'll cross forward just to get that heal off, because you can heal once per turn. Well, I guess as long as he got the AP, yeah. And let's tuck off to the side. That'll give us room to pull back now that we're out of AP. But oh wait, no, we're currently within that cone of influence, so let's get right behind with the Sanguinary Guard. This should be good, because that didn't use up the AP. We're coming in with the Carmine Swords.
With certainty.
Enemy down. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, push through.
We are the Blood Blades of Skyfall.
And we might as well stand with their brothers as the rest of the attack troops come up.
Battle line squad ready.
We'll guard this side.
With strength.
All right, great. And hold.
Overwatch.
Oh boy. They have to go so far just to get in range, but they are very, very, very fast. It's like watching your tabletop come to life. I would imagine it's kind of like what I would imagine your live tabletop coming to life to be like. All right, Sanguinary Guard. Oh, they're really cool. Look at that. Okay, I see. That's a really cool marker. I never noticed these before. I wonder if it's an update, but ×2. So you're actually in an intersection where you're crossing through 2 different units, like cone of or sphere of influence, I suppose. So we can get the shots on. 85 at range.
Brothers.
That is devastating. And before, let's go in, clear out, and then we'll meet these guys head on. We only have 1 action point each. We'll kind of get the hit, drop this guy. And this is allowing our apothecary to get on through.
Watch over us.
So we'll change that facing. We'll come in to assist, and we'll make sure the facing is appropriate.
Yes.
And that's all that they got. Then we'll move a Turo through. Although I guess maybe we should start with Carleon.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
We'll come around. We should probably assist here, actually.
On my honor.
Just because I think all of these Marines have that single pack right there. And we get 2 strikes, which should be significant. Oh my god. Do it again. Yeah. It's over. It's over for the Hormagaunts. And then last but not least, we could I'd rather do the whole Boltstorm Gauntlet thing, but you could do the melee, and it's funny to see a few really get pounded, but we wrap that right up. So that's going to give us a little bit of room, and we're going to get our apothecary through. And we're just going to form the line so that we don't have any flanks or anything like that. Excellent.
Overwatch.
That's the reactionary attack, and it eliminates the Hormagaunts. And last,
control.
all we need is the action point of the next turn. We're going to be able to pick that up and wrap this up. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and join them. We're going to take white movement where it doesn't take additional AP unless we need to close the formation like this. And we're going to rescind the line.
Support.
Just pull that back
Moving.
so that we have full coverage. And we'll just change our facing.
Your orders.
So we can actually spot and receive attacks and hold.
With certainty.
More Venomthropes, more Hormagaunts. But we're already in position, so this is pretty much over. Overwatch intercepting them before they can even really come online. All right, and that's it. Here we go. High five.
That is the last of the Protanoids that I can gather here. Your assistance has been noted, Sergeant.
Thank you. Clear the area of Tyranids. Ah, okay. Totally forgot. All right, we can clear them. No problem.
Lords of the assault
I am
doctrine.
more than happy to do so. We'll kind of tuck up. We've got Carleon. He can at least get that armor piercing in on the Venomthropes. Oh, there we go. There's the other 4. So we'll strike. We will strike. We'll get the shots on.
The swarm has no right to live.
And in the meantime, we've also got the Fragstorm grenade launchers
Forward.
that we can strike at the far Termagants with. So he went already? Yeah, he went already. So I don't know. We could probably assist on this side. There we go. I mean, it's not going to do too much, but it might just drop one of the units. There we go. Excellent. Because they do have a lot of armor, yeah? And then we'll just Overwatch here.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
And go. Yeah, that guy's done. Jesus. Overwhelm, suppress. 2 movement points. Enemy down. That's it right here. Oh, no, never mind. One more Termagant squad. They're good. All right, let's finish this up.
There will be poetry to their deaths.
The nice thing is, Now we can kind of meet up and say hello again. And simultaneously dish out the juice. High five. So you can see we actually got three more, so that leaves us with 4 requisitions, which is awesome because that's a nice even number. It does take 2 to get that second line. So if we go to the HQ upgrade center, now we also have the apothecary, which is great. Terminator Deep Strike, I love it, but definitely wanted to kind of push that forward if possible.
Victory for Skyfall.
And this is going to cost 4. My god, I guess battle line tactics, assault tactics. I feel like for everybody, melee accuracy with chain swords, period. I feel like
Baldur I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Baldur I will die. That is far different than how a Blood Angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris.
This is new too.
In fairness, Brother Reituro's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no worldly experience. But I know that we must act pragmatically.
So just in the interest of time, because we only have about 15 minutes left in the first hour, I'm going to go ahead and push it on forward. But one of the cool things is the Terminator Marines with the Lightning Claws. That's one of the new units too. So they didn't have the Lightning Claws before. Now we do.
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
Okay, so on top of that, we also get to see, when we're done, we'll also have access to land speeders and hell blasters. So that's really cool.
Sanguinius watches over us.
We have to secure the munitions bunker. So that's just ahead. And we got to get over to that green area there. We've got some termagants, so range, and then melee right ahead.
Always ready.
Here are the aggressors.
Vigilant.
I didn't check to see where the assault terminators are, so I guess we'll...
We are unstoppable.
I want to see this. Obviously, they should probably be attacking not from the front, but let's see how this does.
No mercy.
Oh, that's cool. I would assume that they would take a strike back, but apparently they don't. Holy crap. All right, that's awesome. Well, let's get in. We're going to Boltstorm Gauntlet the range fighters right here.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
Dear God. And then we'll send in a little bit of the... Oh, not enough action points. That's fine. That's fine. So they've already depleted. I'm going to hold on Carleon just because in theory he could get to the back should we wrap these guys up. We'll step forward with the intercessors into the optimal range of 3, and then we'll go in and get that first bolter salvo on target, maybe clear the way. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we'll go ahead and pull and clear the path, and then we'll step up with the other intercessors.
For the Emperor. We are the sons of
We'll go in and send in the set. 75. And long range, so lower percentage and occluded. But enough, high five. So that just leaves the termagants. So we don't even have to use our cooldown with the jetpack.
You will fall before me.
And they'll definitely be able to clear this. And a good offensive, good offense, good defense. Excellent. So now...
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
We'll just kind of try to distribute the remaining action for Overwatch. For those who have already spent their actions.
They will fear to tread close.
I would assume you're going to have more coming down here. Or we're being flanked. We're being flanked. Venom thropes below. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if we can... Who could get shots on from there? I don't know.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
I don't have anyone yet. Oh, there we go. There we go. So they're coming up on the left flank. That's that choke point.
Sergeant, Captain Matano said...
Oh, heck yes.
We've been sent to help with your recovery mission.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
Here we go.
Anti-grav ready.
Land speeders, heavy bolter, optimal range 4. So look at him go.
With speed.
And oh wait, hang on. They still have an action, right? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Shot. And these are armor piercing as well. So truly excellent, but we definitely want to keep our range. They're very, very good at finding the enemy.
On the move.
But we don't want to overextend, if at all possible. I might actually look in 2 directions. I don't know what's coming after him. And then let's see, we can select, we'll go to Carleon. I love these side menus. We still have the Frag Storm gauntlets. We haven't upgraded to be able to teleport the Terminators as far as I'm aware. So let's just tuck in. We'll work with the standard gun line. Support them from the back. We'll have the aggressors come up and just open with a frag, kind of soften the enemy up. 97, perfect. That is more than softening. Almost completely annihilated. All right, so shot.
To the Xenos swarm.
All right, clear for 2. We're left with the 1.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
And then we can definitely... we might be a little far here. And we might be a little far here.
Sky, brothers!
But at least we'll be able to defend from any potential melee attacks. But Carleon's actually close enough. So he can get in with a couple of good strikes. And they can't actually retaliate, even if they wanted to,
Before me.
because of the angle of attack, which is awesome. And then we've got a Turo
I go where I am needed.
and the Assault Terminators.
Ready to strike.
All right, there we go. I suppose we could use the bolt pistols. Maybe it's enough. It's something. It's something. Almost there. Almost there. All right, hold.
They shall not pass.
Okay, so we got Venom Throps coming down the ramp. We got Venom Throps coming up the ramp. Yeah, it's nice, but it's not going to do too much. Fortunately, it's coming in from the flank. So they're a little bit softer there. So they detected something here. Ooh, double Venom
They will
Throps.
know death soon enough.
We saw something on the Auspex up here. Ooh, behind us. But they're melee with a Hormagaunts. They're not close enough to jump us. It's a good thing we're facing the other direction so we can just track this movement. I definitely want to join up our forces because I don't want to be separated and outflanked. Fortunately, the land speeders are very, very fast, but still, it's a little bit scary because we have very few numbers. Zone of control, that's what it's called. Oh, that guy barely made it out. Negative impact. All right, excellent. So we've taken little to, well, pretty much no damage on that turn. Let's go ahead and do what we can. 75, I believe. Yeah, this would be the ideal range. We'll go ahead and flip it around and shot on turn. We got 85% on the ideal range. And I like the fact that movement points are movement points and action points are action points. So you don't really have to worry about, do I move first? Do I use actions first or something like that? You just use what you got when you got it, right? So we can take the shots, we can move away, or we can move and then shoot. It's your choice. Excellent. Although I don't know if we're going to be able to get out. I didn't really think that went through too much, but fortunately I don't think they'll destroy us. So let's just turn this around.
Engaging the enemy.
Come on in. Ooh, hello, we had more than I thought there. Shot. Should be enough to wipe them out. Excellent. We'll go ahead and assist here with the other Hormigons. We don't have the frags yet. We got our Assault Terminators. I feel like we should probably just start marching them forward towards the Venom Throats,
Close
but
combat support.
I know we also need to deal with these here, but I think Carlan and the Assault Squad can handle it.
For Sanguinius.
We'll enter the zone of control, 5 versus 1. And then we'll close that gap with our remaining movement points.
Your orders.
All right, so if we wanted to help out, I mean, we could definitely provide some support, but I would imagine our intercessors wouldn't be too effective here unless they had Carlan's help, because Carlan has that active ability that we were able to get. But let's just
Victory is inevitable.
block the way with the Assault Terminators. We'll have our Apothecary there to assist. And I might use our remaining movement points
Always vigilant.
to kind of fall back a little bit, form a more solid line since the Hormigons are melee only. And we'll flip this around. And I'm hoping they'll charge straight for the aggressors who have a reactionary, like, response. Oh boy, there's a lot more up here.
Battle line squad ready.
Let's go get our land speeders. We'll pull forward into the unknown, unfortunately. And then we'll have our other land speeder who will... Ooh, if I go down this way, then we haven't wiped them all out. So I guess I'll push to the side. We may draw them in and receive that hit. Hopefully we won't go down. All right, hold.
I await their mistake.
I just sped up the enemy turn. God, it's all shifting. They do have a lot of mobility. I'm not too sure what they're doing there. Maybe they just want to make sure that you got to deal with them if you're going to go up the ramp and not get shot in the back or the side. God.
The enemy waits for us.
Ooh. They did not go for the land speeder.
Taking fire.
They're okay. They're okay. All right, excellent. Okay, that was not too bad. That wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and chase these guys down, though.
Ready.
I mean, they're obviously routing, so we'll handle that. They're very, very good as cavalry units. All right, we're closing that gap. Actually, let's change the facing. Make sure we can keep an eye on the enemy. We know what they're doing. And 25% at this extreme range. But anything that lands is helpful, especially from the back. God, that would be... It even sounds terrifying. All right, strike.
Through us.
Lightning claws.
They wish to test their strength.
All right, we're going to go ahead and apply... Get a little heal here. And then we'll go ahead and send some rounds.
Whatever the angel requires.
And we'll move to intercept. Focus on that Venom Throat. I mean, obviously we're gonna have more Termagants. A lot more. And if we've wiped this guy out, I mean, Carlan's got 2 action points. He should be able to deal catastrophic damage. I mean, that will free up our assault squad. Granted, they are hurt pretty badly right now. But hopefully they'll survive with very little, and then we won't have any problems. Just take these shots. Because we do have our Apothecary. I didn't notice the poison. We'll actually just tuck to the back here.
Victory
and we'll
for
bring
the
Carleon
Bloodblades.
to the front.
Victory for Skyfall.
We'll go ahead and actually we'll send the shots. If the intercessors can finish them off, that allows us to save the point and utilize the frag storm grenade launchers.
Your orders.
We'll kind of come around to support here.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
We're actually... Seems like we got our cooldown still. So we'll just change facing. And hold. Ooh, the poison. Oh, hang in there. Okay. Oh! Now those are brought back completely fresh on the next mission if the unit, someone from the unit survives. So you don't have to worry about that. But in this, for the rest of this mission, those two are down. So it definitely reduces the effectivity of the squad. Permagants everywhere. Ooh, Toro's taking a beating. Probably should have had a blade of intercessors. But we're almost there. We're almost there. We got this. Okay, so I'm glad I remembered how to speed things up a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and try and drop that, and then we'll be able to get in somewhere a little more effectively with the... Or better yet, let's get on the backside here, yeah? Ooh, that's a bit deep behind enemy lines. Maybe not.
Ready to strike.
All right, we're gonna push all the way up with the aggressors.
Ready for action.
We'll have someone else finish off that single venom throw.
Affirmative.
No point in
Battle line squad
wasting the
ready.
firepower. There we go. So that clears the way. I'll get in
Terminators, charge.
with the lightning claws. There we go. And then we'll be able to push that forward, keep the momentum going.
The blood waits.
I suppose you should probably heal ourselves.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
And then we'll flood this through. We'll get our frag storm. Oh, actually, no. We're a little too close, apparently. So, suck it up. And let's try and get some shots and eliminate the Turbogant, which will free up the frag storm grenade launcher.
We fight and we die.
A little too close for this, but something will go through. Excellent. So that frees up the frag storm grenade launcher. Ooh, too close, too close. 97. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Holy moly. Crisscross, lateral shots. A little out of range, but still 48% effective. Can't close that. We can. Oh, if we can clear that, we can get those lightning claws forward with the better armor to receive the hits. Shot on.
Engaging the enemy.
4 left. Oh, yes. All right, push it up, push it up.
Ready for action.
Have them eat the hit. We'll shift.
For the Emperor. Battle line squad ready.
Suck up. That'll allow us to protect our apothecary, and we'll get in on the side with Carleon. He'll go ahead and get the strike. He'll get 2. At least thin out the numbers a bit, and then we'll flip it around. We still have 3/5 of our assault squad, but we're a little too far out, so I guess we'll just be there to meet the hit.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
I want to face this way. I think I will, even though it's a little dangerous with them at our back.
Yes.
Hold. Facing. And then we've also got our land speeders, yeah? So moving. And we've got to make sure we don't get left behind. And then we'll be rear guard and flip it. There we go. Hold.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Taking fire.
Okay, good. Curious about these guys. Oh, they're trying to pull back. Bad idea. Ooh, lightning claws in the zone of control.
For the blood
That was awesome. That was
Victory
excellent.
for Skyfall.
All right, so we can actually use plus 20% melee accuracy, plus 20% range accuracy. Let's go ahead and get our boys in.
Unstoppable.
and then we'll tuck right in with them.
Is our only option.
And we're going to utilize that tactical precision, give plus 20% melee accuracy and everything, and strike 100% for all of the lightning claw hits. Oh, that's so brutal.
We are the blood blades of Skyfall.
2.
The swarm has no right to live.
Excellent. All right, so we cleared that. All right, now we're going to have the high ground, and we're going to
Moving.
My duty is service.
use our Overwatch to stop the enemy at the choke
Your
point.
orders. Heavy fire support.
All right, let's go ahead and flip this around. We should just keep healing ourselves, I
The
think.
blood is strong. Do not falter.
And then up here, we'll watch
They will regret
in
coming
this direction.
close.
Their
Excellent.
death is our only option.
And we might as well do an
On the move.
intel sweep. Nope, we don't see anything yet.
Got it.
We'll just watch that
With speed.
direction. All right, hold.
All that will be left of you is the stain of your spilt venom.
We almost have it. There we go. There we go. We got this. Are you moving? Now we move on Moss, but I don't want the assault squad at the front.
There can only be victory.
And we're just gonna walk our way straight to the objective to take this bunker.
With strength.
And is anyone hurt as a squad? Just little nicks here and there, but we'll go ahead and heal that up. So one thing that I do like is that that affects everyone in the squad.
On the move.
Let's go ahead and turn this around.
Overwatch zone established.
And we'll flip this. There we go.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
All right.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And hold. Yep. I mean, they got to come up this ramp. They don't have a chance. I think if we just go in and claim this spot right here, I think then it becomes an eliminate the rest of the enemies on the map. So let's just go in and do it.
Secure. We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalog the rest.
Is that it? Hold the bunker against Tyranid reinforcements. All right, all right, all right. Well, let's
Our
move.
presence here means we have already won.
We'll move to assist.
Yes.
And we might as well form a new line.
Battle line squad ready. Moving.
With speed.
We'll let them come up the ramp. Why not?
Anti-grav ready.
And we'll just face the correct direction.
For the Emperor. Your orders.
Turn that around.
Overwatch.
But that's the right direction. All right, hold.
I await their mistake.
Ooh, hello. Venomthropes. Venomthropes coming up the ramp. Hormigons. So melee.
Victory for the Bloodblades.
All right, almost
Victory
there.
for
Two more turns. Two more turns.
We
That's
fight
it.
and we die for the
We got
Imperium.
this. We got this.
Victory is inevitable.
Terminators in the middle. As it should be.
Affirmative.
We'll get our aggressors out here. We can send out the Fragstorm grenade launcher. I mean, it's going to be effective against the Hormigons. That might allow us to just focus on the Venomthropes. So let's go ahead and send that out of range. We got to send it to the armored guys. That's not going to be too effective. But hey, better than nothing, right? Overwatch. Shots. Ooh, hella, we got more. And we'll just
Victory is inevitable.
facing to meet him, and then we'll block the hole with
We
Carlan.
are the lords of the assault doctrine.
We'll back him up with the packs, and then we'll turn this around. So shots at range with heavy bolters, so any shots that hit are going to be pretty good, and then we'll fall back. There we go. I mean, they're going to have to move pretty far to actually be effectively hitting us. We'll just heal ourselves again. We took significant damage that one turn.
Do not falter.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Need a scout?
All right, flip it.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
The blood of Sanguinius flows
All right,
in
hold.
my veins.
Shots on the Hormagaunts. Hormagaunts are out. Venom Thropes. God, the AoE is nasty. All right, we only have to hold out one more turn after this. Okay, yeah, not bad, not bad. We just have to hold. Ooh, that's a lot of poison, though. I don't want to lose a unit.
Sanguinius
Or a
watches
squad.
over us.
Okay, so... I mean, these are armored. We might just hold with the land speeders, or better yet, the land speeders are more mobile. We might be able to shift them to assist the opposite side and just deal with these guys with the intercessors here. So if we come in from the side, it could be more effective. 75%. 21. One down. 1 3/4. Very, very good. All right, so we'll go. Oops, did not mean to use the jetpack. We'll go ahead and give
Sanguinius guides
another
every
buff
strike.
and lightning claws, hopefully to finish. I would be surprised if they don't. Excellent. That's beautiful. Shots on. And we can actually cycle them back and put in fresh troops.
The Emperor is with us.
And we could, yeah, let's push up. Strike. And we'll get our shots into a full squad of termagants. And then we've got...
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Yeah, let's go here. That's pretty good. We do have to pass through the zone of control, but I think they've got enough to take it. And we're going to go in for melee.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
God, what a beatdown. Jeez Louise, what a beatdown.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
All right, let's flip that around. And all right, we're going to come in with the assault squad from the flank. I keep forgetting they've got the active ability now. Yeah, we're lacking numbers here to get more damage out of that.
Baldur was born. And should the Emperor
Okay,
win it,
what else do we have? I think that's it on this side, which basically leaves our intercessors. And they're not super effective from the front on the Venom Thropes, but it doesn't matter. It's the very last turn. Heck yes. Can a Toro get in range? Yes, he can, and he can heal that intercessor squad, remove that poison. That's going to be huge. Awesome. And I think, unfortunately, that is it. That is it. So, suck up where we can.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Receive the hits. Here we go. Just the one turn. Obviously, the assault squad right here is in a bad spot. All the poison clouds.
By the blood.
Oh, we almost lost the whole thing, but we didn't. Termagants. Oh, thank God. I thought they'd finish off the last guy. Yeah, they won't make it. They won't make it. Oh, they're ballsy. They're coming in for a full charge. Come on, buddy. Hang in there. Get your veterancy. Ooh, no! Oh, we lost him. We lost the whole squad. Eliminate. Oh, what? Okay, I did not remember. I have to actually eliminate them all, so I was kind of pushing and overextending a bit. All right, fine. That's cool, guys. That's cool. All right, nail him. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, I am a bit overextended, though. Shouldn't be that overzealous. All right, we're moving. We got to get a heal on the aggressors here. They're taking big hits, and we're all standing in the poison. I keep forgetting. Well, then. I don't want to use the Terminators on them, so let's go in and try and just clear these two Hormagaunts. Excellent. Then we can have the Lightning Claws in on the Venom Thropes. All right, we'll get our Intercessors in. Shot to finish. Excellent.
Got it.
We can actually... We're a little too close for it, but we'll shoot him from the flank. Yeah, we're too close. We should be farther away, but... Oh, we were close. We were close. Pull it back.
Got it.
All right, we've got Karlan.
Their death is our only option.
Striking. Excellent. At least we've got the heavy armor in the wall, so, I mean, that's worth something. We'll just overwatch here. I mean, we'll see if they try to come all the way through. Here, we'll try to shot the finish on the Venom Throat. There it is. There it is. There it is. And I think that's it for everybody.
Sanguinius watches over
Yeah.
us.
Ooh, we can do Empower or Surge. Gives another action point or... upgraded version of an ability. I want to give... Oh my god, I forgot because we power this up. We can even call in airstrikes and stuff later, but I don't have that yet. Let's Surge.
The fury of Sanguinius flows through me.
Oh, whoops. I meant to Surge someone else, but I selected Karlan. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Strike. We are hitting from the front, but... this is not the melee variety, so I think it's okay. And then we can fall back. Flip her around. All right, excellent. Let's try and assist on this side, because no way those Venom Thropes are fast enough to catch us on the rear. So we can mitigate the damage we'll take on this side. And then we're going to do a full run with the Intercessors.
Moving. For the Emperor.
I think we're extreme range, 25%, but there's barely anything left on this guy. There it is, there it is, there it is.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Flip it just for vision and hold. There's 8 packs remaining. That's on the Lightning Claws. Those are on the aggressors, but there's a lot more behind it. Come on, guys, hang in there. To the aggressors.
Under fire!
Then the Hormagaunts to Karlan.
Contempt is my armor.
They have the best quotes. Contempt is my armor. So much contempt right now. All right, all right, all right. Well, let's see.
Ready for recon.
They're still not in range, so we have more than enough firepower here. 52, 68. At a better range. Nice thing is, we can always vacate the premises and take the exact same spot and continue the same
Lining up anti-swarm firing
chance to
solution.
hit. Come on. There it is, there it is, there it is. We want those
On Baldur I was
clean
born.
sweeps.
Should the Emperor win it? On Baldur.
Hormagaunt, Termagant. Let's get in on the Termagants.
No mercy!
Ah, that's like butter. Like butter. And then we'll easily... Well, actually, let's get the shots here. Because again, I want to get the most value out of these gauntlets. And then we're going to shots. Fresh Termagants. Oh my god, it's good.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
All right, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. It's the optimal range at 3. Shot. All right, we're clear here. We're clear here.
Always ready.
Let's get these guys surrounded.
Vigilant.
Victory
Carleon.
for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
I mean, he's coming right to the front. He didn't care. It's a friggin' sergeant.
You will fall before me. Your orders.
All right, let's go ahead and get the backup. 52.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
There it is. Awesome. Now we can flip it around, meet the rest of the forces coming on in.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Awesome.
On Baldur I was born. And should the Emperor
And we've
win,
got a Toro
Baldur
to assist because the lightning claw bearing Terminators. Ooh, the aggressors. Can you make it? No, we can't make it. We can make it to you. We can make it to you. We got you. We got you. And just in case, let's change our facing and hold. What do we got? Venom Thropes. They finally made it to us, but they're too late. All right, we got this.
Anti-grav ready.
That's the way. There we go. We got to be a little bit closer with the intercessors. There we go. Excellent. Definitely closer with Carlson. Carleon. We'll get the pistols.
vengeance will be final.
Ooh. Come on, buddy. Okay, that one. Oh, I see. We have to be at tile 1 range to get maximum accuracy. Makes sense. Hang tight. We'll start with a heavy bolter. It's more anti-infantry, the heavy bolter, but still much better than what we have. Oh, I don't know why I'm moving to shoot, but whoops. Oh, well. We are already at the ideal range. That's okay. That's okay. We got this. We have more than enough to just overwhelm. Some shots will get through. Enough grazes, they still go down. 21 and 31.
The Emperor's will lives through us.
We'll get the heal, and then we just start slow walking it over. There's only 3 left. They're all on this side. We've confirmed. So all the way through.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Aggressors up. We do have the Fragstorm grenade launcher. They're not the fastest, but you know what? They're like tanks. Hold.
They will fear to tread close.
3 attacks on zone of control. Ooh. Those are our leaders.
Taking fire.
HQ units.
Push them back.
Oof. Last unit out there.
Sanguinius.
All right, we got this. Strike to Venom Throat.
Firing on the enemy.
Yes.
Ready for recon.
All right, pull her back. This might be shot to finish on these guys. All right, it is. It is. It is. All right, let's go in and meet these guys.
With haste.
We're gonna get out of the Venom. Although I guess we'll be standing in that Venom, but they've got way more health.
Of course.
And this way our Apothecary can get to them before we lose some of the manpower.
Anti-grav ready.
And we got the shifting fire support. This is so good. God, I love this. That's the last unit right there, so they're in for a world of hurt. Go.
Overwatch.
Here they come. Yeah, a lot of poison, unfortunately. The Venom Thropes are pretty nasty over sustained engagement, but this is the last one. Come on, where are you? Dear God. Yeah, no way. I mean, look at this. No way.
Your orders.
The area
High
is
five.
secured.
There it is.
As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers
That's so
to
good.
recover.
So we did lose one of our assault squads. So we do have to wrap up here, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we got, because new units always available, right? So army management, looks like we've got more aggressors. We now have the land speeders. We've also got the hell blasters. If we look at our HQ upgrade center, we can actually push on down. We've got 5. So if we wanted to, we can get the plasma pistols and pay extra points. So just as a demonstration,
Victory for the
I'll choose
Bloodblades.
plasma pistols.
Victory
And if
for
I actually back
Skyfall.
on out and go to the army management, right now we've got 645. We've got 15 extra points. So if I actually pull down our lightning claw guys, and I'll get the sanguinary guard back in, we can actually select, and now you can see we can pay another 15 points. Bam, now they're all equipped with plasma pistols. So really, really cool. So I absolutely love this game. They did such a good job, and there's free units available. They've got kind of more PvP skirmish focused stuff in the form of, and specific armies in the form of the Sisters of Battle. They've got orcs, they've got Necron, they've got all kinds of stuff, which is a little bit of a disappointment to me just because that's not really my thing, the PvP. But for people who like to play skirmishes and stuff, I mean, it's all out there. And you can play against the AI, which I actually did kind of enjoy. You get to move around the map and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us out greatly. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well, and I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a great night.